Hello everyone, myself Krishna. In this video, I am going to explain classic Excel activities like bright cell activity, set range color activities in UiPath Studio. So let's get started. Bright cell activity. If you want to write or update the cell information in the input Excel file, we can use the write cell activity. Using the write cell activity, we can write or update the single cell or multiple cells in the input Excel file. In the input Excel file, I wanted to update the first pivot number, that is A2 cell number. So let's see how we can update the A2 cell number in the UiPath Studio using write cell activity. So let's go back to the UiPath Studio. For the write cell activity, we need to mention the sheet name in which you wanted to update the cell information, and then we need to mention the range. So in this scenario, the range would be A2, and then we need to mention the value. So here I am going to mention the value as PO-00000. So let's save the process and run and verify the output. Now the process execution has been completed. So let's open the input Excel file and verify the pivot number. So the pivot number has been updated on A2 cell, right? Now let's see how we can write the multiple cells using the write cell activity. In the comment section, I wanted to add a simple comment from K2 cell to K10 cell. So let's see how we can do that. Now the range would be K2 to K10. So in the value section, I'm going to mention the simple comment like comments from right cell, and then I'm going to mention the date. Right. So let's save and run the process and verify the output. So the comments has been updated from K2 cell to K10 cell, right? In the write cell activity, we can add a formula and then we can update the cell information as well. In the comment section, I wanted to display PO number and the invoice number, both the values as colon separated. So let's see how we can add a formula in the write cell activity and how we can update the values in the comment section. So here the range would be K2, and here I am going to write in a formula. The formula starts with equal. So the pivot number is available at A column. So here I am mentioning A2, and the invoice number is available at B column, right? So here I am going to mention column, right? So if I run the process in the K2 cell, we will have a PO number, colon, and the invoice number, right? So let's save and run the process and verify the output. In the K2 cell, we have a PO number, colon, invoice number. Data got updated. Here you can find the formula that we have applied in the write cell activity. So as it is a formula, if you drag this line, so the same formula will be applied all the cells in the same column, right? Let's take another scenario. In the comment section, I want to display both invoice number and the status information. So my comment should become like invoice number status is whatever the status is available in the H column. So for this we need invoice number and the status column. So invoice number column is available at B column, and the status column is available at H column. So let's see how we can write the formula, and let's see how we can update the cell information. So here first we need to get the invoice number, so that is available at B column, and then here I am going to write a sentence status is, and the status column is available at H column, right? So let's save and run the process and verify the output. So the comments has been updated, right? So if you drag this line, so the same formula will be applied to all the cells in the same column, right? Set range color activity. If you want to add a color in the input Excel file, you can use the set range color activity. Using the set range color activity, we can update single cell color or multiple cell colors. So for this activity, we need to mention the sheet name for which you wanted to add the color, and then we need to mention the range, and then we need to select the color. So here I want to add a color to the B2 cell. So in the range section, I am going to mention B2. In the color section, I am going to write an expression system dot drawing dot color. So here we have a list of colors are available. So we can choose whatever the color that we wanted to apply on the mentioned range. So here I am going to select the color green. So let's run the process and verify the output. We have added the green color to the B2 cell, right? So let's open the input Excel file. So the green color got applied to the B2 cell. Now let's see how we can add color for multiple cells. So here I want to add a color from A5 cell to K6 cell. So let's see how we can do that. Here my range would be A5 to K6. So here I am going to change the color from green to yellow. Now let's run the process and verify the output. So the yellow color has been applied from A5 cell to K6 cell. This way we can work with bright cell activity, set range color activities in UiPath Studio. Hope this video is helpful. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day.